Please give this a thumbs up. Please like this channel. And please make a comment in the comment section. This comedy is about being surrounded by millionaires. It seems like in my adult life I have been surrounded by rich millionaires for a really long time. And let me tell you something, it really sucks. At the University of Miami, a lot of the students were really nice and I made a lot of good friends, but the reality is their parents were all millionaires. They all did very, very, very well. There was no way that they were ever gonna fail with the millionaire parents. I remember one of them's parents owned not one McDonald's, but an entire franchise of McDonald's. And they were all millionaires. And it's continued on into my banking industry. A lot of the customers were very wealthy. They did very well. And they were all millionaires. And even some of my colleagues in the bank, this one female co-worker, she married a guy and the guy was rich beyond her wildest dreams. And even this continued into the program that I'm in now. I'm the poorest person in the program. It seems like everybody's a millionaire. I'm always worrying about money, but they do so very well. They're all millionaires. And I tell you, I even had a friend and he recently said I inherited $250,000 from my grandfather. And I have a cousin who he's a teacher, yet he lives in a mansion because his wife's parents are filthy rich. And I'm telling you, to make it as just a regular guy, to go from being a middle class to poor middle class guy, to wanting to be a rich millionaire is almost impossible. The only way to do it is to marry money. You see these degrees behind me? They didn't make me a millionaire. I'm lucky I'm able to keep this place afloat. You have to either inherit money, you have to marry rich, or you have to luck into it in some way, or you have to have family money. It is very rare that you find someone who is lower middle class to middle class and becomes wealthy or does very well. They inherit money. And anytime you see someone who does well, look at their backstory and you'll see that the reality is they probably inherited money or they were a rich millionaire in some way. Being surrounded by millionaires isn't fun. I don't like being surrounded by millionaires. Bank manager, millionaire. The wealth guy in the bank from years ago, millionaire. My colleagues, millionaires. FAU, millionaires. University of Miami, millionaires. Cousins, millionaires. Where do people get all this money from? It's terrible. I hate it. I don't like the millionaires.